defensive end of the court. And once again, Ricardo Brown has the leather. Actually, Ricardo Brown cooled down for several minutes, and that's why the Crispa Redmanizers were able to cash up. But now that he's hot again, it's bad news for Tommy Manotoc.
Yes, and I think he'll shoot some more.
That was a hook shot attempted by Manny Victorino. The first one he's attempted tonight, and it went awry. But not that finger roll by Freddy Ubalde.
That's a very bad sign on the defense of Great Taste, Joe. If you'll notice, 3 of the guys just watched the ball while 5 of the Crispa Redmanizers went down for that basket.
That's right. Well, if there's anything Baby Dalupan should work on, it's their transition game, especially when the odds are getting stacked against them.
More so if they miss the basket, all 5 men should really go down, especially you're talking of the last 1 minute and 3 seconds of the ball game.
And that's exactly what's left of this affair. And if this is any indication of the wars to come, then this really should turn out to be what I promised, the most exciting conference the PBA has ever known.
There is a foul on Box Adornado. It's called on Gaston. He's got 5 fouls.
You know, Freddie, we're seeing so many sterling individual performances tonight. It's going to be a tough job, really, to figure out who our Magnolia Chocolate best player is going to be. You have any ideas?
It really would be, Joe. I don't want to even think about it.
So, Danny Sembrano, I'm afraid we can't let you in on anything yet until we know who's going to win this match. I suppose it will all depend on that. All right, that last foul that sent Adornado to the stripe, committed by Fritz Gaston, just put Crispa into team foul trouble. That's their 17th foul. And Adornado comes through in the clutches. 95-93, a 2-point lead for Great Taste.
With only 47 seconds left in the ball game.
By Cristobal and Fritz Gaston quarterbacking for the Crispa Redmanizers in these crucial moments. Ubalde tries to get it into Abed Gidavin. That was the most ill-advised move he has made all night.
It's a very good move done by Brown. He's easing up the ball game, hoping that Crispa's going to commit a foul.
Only 24 seconds left in the game clock, and here's Ricardo Brown. He pulls up, and he makes it. Only 19 seconds left. We've got a timeout. We shall return very swiftly. You can bet that first foul will be picked up the moment the ball is inbounded. Atoico doing the honors. Here's Philip Cesar. Banal, and there's the foul.
Yes, they spend a couple of seconds there, something like 2.8 seconds.
Time down 17 in 2 seconds.
So again, they can still use one more foul.
Atoico inbounding closer to the basket now than he did earlier. There's the long pass to Philip Cesar. He goes up against Banal. And that was a clean block by Joel Banal. I think it's all over as far as the Crispa Redmanizers are concerned. With only 10.4 seconds left in the game clock.
The most that they can do right now is go for a steal. They got to press hard and press really hard, hoping that they will. Here's the timeout.
We'll be right back. 0.4 seconds left, because you can bet the Great Taste Coffee Makers are just going to run down that clock. Joel Banal inbounding from the midcourt line. That was the purpose of that last timeout, to enable them to inbound that ball a lot closer to their basket. And there's a foul by Fritz Gaston. That's his 6th personal, and it's all over for him. So, Gaston joins Arnie Twadles of Great Taste in exile. But it hardly matters at this point. It seems all too academic already. Manny Victorino can get the clincher with these foul shots.
If he does make both, then there's no more problem. Even up to this point, I'm just trying to make sure that, you know, I'm putting myself in a very safe side, Joe.
Right.
You know, anything can happen in basketball.
Well, there's still a glimmer of hope left, but that has just been extinguished by Manny Victorino. And yet, Tommy is not giving up. He is calling a timeout.
Yes, you don't blame him, because, Joe, at this stage of the game, being the best offensive team in the land, or rather, Great Taste being the best offensive team in the land, they proved that they can play good defense, while Crispa being the best defensive team seemed not to have worked too well for them.
That's right. We really had a lot of revelations in this game, including the performance of the two centers of Great Taste, who were earlier billed as the weak links in the Great Taste chain. They turned out to be the strongest cogs in the Great Taste machine tonight. Manny Victorino and even Boy Vicente. Here's Atoico. He shakes loose and misses. That's about the size of the game. The final tally, 98 for Great Taste, 93 for Crispa. The Great Taste coffee makers finally avenging their 3 consecutive losses to the Redmanizers in their playoff series in the last Open Conference, which concluded on December 1st last year. We'll have the breakdown of the scores, and our own look like too much of peeping toms. Freddie Webb, are you ready with the box scores?
Well, these are the scores. For the winning club, Great Taste, we have Ricky Brown scoring 25, then rebounding 3 times, plus giving an assist of 8. We have Manny Victorino with 13 and 13 and 1. We have Carpio with 13 points, 1 rebound and 5 assists. We have Alejo Alolor, who played a very good game also with 12 points and 2 rebounds plus 5 assists. Then Arnie Tuadles, well, he's quite new in the team, so he'll try to play better next time. And I think they should be contented with the way he played tonight. He made 8 points with 1 rebound and 4 assists. William Adernado, well, they expected more from him, Joe. He only made 6, but he made a couple of crucial shots also, and then he rebounded once. Then Jimmy Manansala had 6. Chito Loizaga played a very well balanced game for tonight. He had 5 points. Then he had 4 rebounds with no assist. Then Banal with 4. Then Vicente with 4, and Frankie Lim with 2 points.
You know, based on those figures alone, Freddie, I guess our viewers can already define who our Magnolia Chocolate Ice or Best Player of the Game awardee is. But we'll still save that for after a few more reminders.
A division of Rubber World.
Magnolia, best player of the game, cooling his heels long enough. So without further delay, let's get on with the ceremony, shall we?
Thank you very much, Joe. Now we have here the Magnolia Chocolate best player of the game, none other than Ricky Brown of Great Taste Coffee. How are you, Ricky?
Okay, doing fine. How are you, Danny?
But I'm fine. I can see that you're a little slimmer today, Ricky. Why, you lost weight?
Well, when I went back to the States, I worked pretty hard to try to get in condition here. Played a lot of racquetball and did a lot of running. And feel good. I really feel good this year. So much better than I did last year when I started. I'm not in tip-top shape yet. I still have 9 months to go, but I'm pretty satisfied with my condition right now.
You played, Great Taste Coffee played a fantastic game tonight, Ricky. You were leading by almost more than 20 points in the first half, but slowly Crispa, got into your lead now. What happened there?
Well, Crispa's a good team. They're definitely the team to beat in this conference. And even though we were up by 20, we knew we weren't going to beat them by 20. Unfortunately, even though they came back and tied us, we were able to get them in the end. And they beat us so many times last year that it really tastes good to beat Crispa anytime.
What about the new members of your team? Did they blend well to your kind of play, Ricky?
Yeah, it really has. That's helped us so much with the additional players that when we have guys coming off the bench, we don't lose anything this year. We have 8 or 9, 10 solid players, and I think we're going to be in the thick of the running this year if we continue to work hard like we've been doing.
Well, you heard it straight from Ricky Brown, and because of your fantastic performance, Ricky, Mr. Mario Neri here, of the plant manager of Magnolia Product Division, would like to give you your certificate, your award, the Best Player of the Game Award, brought to you by Magnolia Chocolate. Okay, Mr. Neri, I'd like to ask you if your, Magnolia is committed to Philippine sports, especially professional basketball. What can you say about that?
Well, San Miguel as a whole has committed itself to support worthwhile sports activities. But for this particular promotional effort, Magnolia is quite